said, Mama, what about very dark man's case too? I said, we want to settle all these things. That is why we asked him to come, so that we can settle everything. And that very dark man is part of the people that helped us talk to Amali, so that he doesn't charge you to court. So you to, try and settle with him. I said, is it because of it? He came to talk to Amali, or because he's sorry and you want us to settle? He said that the way that I should just ignore very dark man, that's his attitude, but actually he really wants to make peace with everyone. I said, the first petition, the one that they are using to pick him up, I'll have to speak to Tonto about that, because me, I'm just a witness in that petition. I did not file it. They said, okay, I should speak to Tonto. So I called Tonto. I said, Tonto, this is what this officer is saying. Tonto said, no, I should please leave her. She's not ready. But me, I'm the one that I'm doing mommy. She's not ready. When she's ready, she will let them know. So I went back. The officer was trying to talk to her. She said no. So I said, officer, leave her. Right? Now, this was after we had seen CP Uche, and CP Uche have asked, okay, are you guys okay with da-da-da-da-da-da? They said, yes, okay. So they said 2 weeks' time. Okay. So we left. 6, how about the evidence though? 6 something. I wrote the time because I checked it then. I got a call from Officer Sule. Madam, how are you? Good morning. I said, it's very early. Why? I said, yes, I wanted to know when I was going back. I said, there's no flight though. So I'm still going to be here till tomorrow. He said, okay, that a very dark man would like to see me. I said, but Shebi, you've told me to drop anything, I should leave. I've forgiven him now. That one is gone. He said, no, that he still wants us to meet one by one, that he wants to discuss some things with me, and everything. And I said, I said, but I've told you that it's okay. He said he knows that, it will not be fair, that now me and then Amali have settled, that it will not be fair that if he doesn't accomplish, settling me and them, because me and him has not sat one-on-one to talk. I said, okay, no wahala. I said, I'll call you back because I have to discuss with my lawyer, I have to discuss with Tonto, I have to discuss with the person that will come. I just have to make plans, and then I will get back to you when I'm done making plans. I said, I promise I'll call you. So I waited because Tonto took a while. She came, we sat, we spoke. Tonto said I should not go. I said, let me go. I want to even listen to what he has to say. Let me go and listen to what he has to say. So I said, please, I don't know Abuja too well. Can you give me a place where we can meet? Because I didn't want him to come to where I was staying. They gave a place. I sent it to the officer. The officer now sent another place to me and called and said, that place is very busy. People might start taking videos and pictures and all that. I said, okay, no problem. So one of my brothers came with his security person, his driver. That's 3, myself, my lawyer. So we went there. We were 5. When we got to the place, it was like an apartment. So I said, no, I'm not coming down. I want an open place. How would I walk into an apartment? No. So immediately my lawyer called Suleiman, and I called him too. And then they said, okay. So my brother that was with us now said, oh, we can go to, I can't remember the name of the place. Sunny something place. I think Very Dark Man mentioned it. So we went there. It was like, is it a restaurant or an hotel? I don't know, but it was an open place, and there was no, I don't think anybody was even there. Maybe before they came, maybe 1 or 2 people came and left. So it was a very private place, but an open place. And then I sat down there. And then a few minutes later, he came with the officer, Suleiman. And he said, he thought it was just me and him, blah, blah, blah. He didn't know I was going to come with these people. And then he dropped his phone. And I dropped my phone. And then we went to another seat and we sat down. Now, what we had as a conversation, he did more of the talking anyways. I was even talking more about what he had done to me, you know, all the defamative things he had said. And then he was asking me, is that why you said this about the mother? And then the thing that they thought, which Naira Marley also thought, that it was a setup by some big shots in the industry, you understand? And then some cult people, he also started explaining to me again and trying to make me see reasons why he feels that this is what actually happened. And I listened. And after all said and done, I left there. And I came back to Lagos the next day. Did I leave the next day or the next 2 days? Was it on Sunday I left or Monday? I can't remember. But anyway, I left and came back to Lagos. Now, on getting to Lagos, you know, I said my lawyer and their lawyer should meet. Officer Suleiman gave my lawyer the number of their said lawyer. I don't know who that is. And then my lawyer sent a message. This is Iyabo's lawyer, blah, 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 blah. We're supposed to do that. There was no response. There was no response, right? 2 or 3 days later, my lawyer said, that person has not responded. And everything that was going on, I was communicating with the CP, Uche, and also communicating with Officer Suleiman. So I saw on the internet, oh, Iyabo has gone to beg Naira Marley, Iyabo has done this. I was like, If these people say they want settlement and we're trying to put our head together to see how we can even help him, what is all these things that they are putting on social media? So whatever it is I saw, I sent it to the 2 officers. I called Wumi and I called Mohbad's mom. I invited them over. I sat them down. I explained everything I'm telling you.